speaking of porno, have you guys ever noticed that there's never really any music in porno anymore? Like, it's all just grunting and slapping.
Well, they said they might as well save the cost somewhere.
That's a good point. I guess it is
And
a
of
production
course,
value thing.
just like I predicted, that conversation happened as soon as we hit record.
Mm-hmm.
That was my intention.
Welcome to Return of the Porn Lords.
Return of the Porn Lords.
Porn Lords.
Yeah, I don't want to play that game. I'm just gonna. I don't wanna play that.
Wow.
All right. So, at the end of last session, you guys found yourselves being violated by a couple of sturges and the spider swarm and cockroaches, a whole bunch of nasty crawly guys that were all up in your business here in this, as you put it earlier, supposedly haunted house. All you've seen is bugs so far. Well, and
we got attacked by water.
Giant cube of water.
Yeah, the one closet wave. Like that
I feel like personally, metagaming, you should have changed that to blood.
It would have been The Shining.
This is where the blood gets off.
I would have left the horror in a heartbeat.
Just what you running away for?
But it wouldn't have quite fit with the whole life at sea. Captain Sir Auric Roderick, drowning type of thing.
Fair.
So you guys just came out and finally, dealt with what was remaining of that sturge swarm. Talim
swiftly
in the water. That's Bellman.
Just Bellman.
All right, so Bellman's in the water.
We're all okay. To be fair, we're not on the map. We're all back chilling, sleeping.
Yeah,
no, you're not. You're not. That's not. No, it's not how it happened yet. Anyways,
you said that's how it happened.
Let's. While you're here on the porch, I want somebody to go ahead and roll a perception for me, real quick.
Mother.
How does 26 strike you?
26. A 26 strikes me well enough for your strong rodent senses. You kind of sniff out some silver just underneath the first step of the front porch. It is a silver locket.
Sweet.
If you open it up, you see that it contains a picture of a young woman. Anybody
do I recognize
local on that?
I don't have that. Do any of you recognize this woman?
Do.
Oh, nice.
Oh my God! With your elven memory, that's awesome.
Man,
That is
I couldn't
awesome.
even roll any nails.
Natty 20.
What's that? A non-combat thing? Let me help out.
Yeah.
Immediately as Carolee Friesen, a woman who lived in town her entire life and passed away some years ago. Her son, Juliet Friesen, is now the militia commander of Roderick's Cove.
It might be worth stopping and talking to them. What do you know of any ties she might have had with Roderick himself?
Yes. Do I know if she had any ties with Roderick himself or anyone who stayed at this house?
No, you don't.
How many kids did she have? Just the one?
Just the one. She had one.
How many kids does he have?
How many kids does he have?
Yeah, in my class.
Shit. None. We'll go with he's childless. I don't know.
Okay.
So.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, this there's not any real good reason why this necklace would be here. The actual Julia Friesen, leader of the guard. Can I roll local on him? Knowledge?
Sure.
Yeah, buddy. Total 20.
What do you want to know about him?
What kind of person was he? Was he like the person who would go to this house? Like our friend X here trying to collect trophies?
Yeah, he was kind of the jock in the class when he was in school. Not a bullyish kid, but just the kid that was kind of naturally gifted at at most things athletic. And you imagine he probably would have come to this house to show his mettle as being stronger than the other kids.
And that makes me think, Raish. Sorry. Ugh, the air in this house is still getting to me.
Coronavirus.
Oh no,
Yeah.
it's not the Rona.
Oh no.
Oh, fortitude save.
I will.
Hey, I have to mention this just for posterity because I'm going to listen back to this someday. Casey rolled a 6. Josh rolled a 6. Other Josh rolled a 6 on perception. That's a 666 perception on the porch of a haunted house.
Like I said, our rolls are haunted. Even if the house
dude.
isn't.
It gets funnier because Casey rolled a nat 1 on it too.
So that's a red 6. Ooh.
Jeez.
At the
Mark
start
it-
of it too.
Oh God. But it leads me to believe that the son of that woman probably came to this house just like X was talking about how the kids. It's a tradition around here because I do remember having good knowledge about that too. That they come up here to be dumb, so to speak, and do kid stuff, and
This is a locket with a picture of a woman in it.
that's his mom.
Our kids in. I'm not.
Do you
human.
do
I
you
don't
carry
do-
around a locket with a picture
Yes.
of your mom in it?
Yes, X. Please, do you carry around a picture of your mom?
Because if you do, Talene, that's really fucked up, dude.
And as we're saying this, Raish is pulling the picture out of the locket since he's holding it here.
This is coming from an orphan and a guy who literally lives in a swarm of rats.
He's gonna pull the picture out of the locket and hand you the picture and pocket the locket.
I was gonna say that maybe
Just no F's
we
give.
could discuss that next with the captain of the guard,
Yes,
who
yes,
he
we should.
is, and mayhaps it might be of value to him more than that locket's worth on its own.
The locket is very valuable to me.
Okay. Well, I'll just-
Roll an appraise check.
Yeah. I have no skill in that. But here you go.
What you got there?
11. But what you guys would know about rat folks are they're hoarders. So like he's happy just to have the locket.
Yeah,
He
but
cares it's more shiny than anything.
Yeah, it's shiny. He's polishing it up on his fucking coat there.
well, if anything,
Um,
if it comes to it, we can just tell him that the locket that it was originally in is damaged, and we just salvage the picture because it was stuck to something in the ground.
Listen,
That
if
was.
if you need it back, you can take it.
I don't
but-
need it.
It's fine. he
And
puts it
to
in his
answer your
I mean-
question,
I mean, the locket Raish is his mom's locket, so it's probably like a family heirloom.
Dahor's
You
gonna
might want to give it back.
Dahor's gonna walk up very slowly and methodically over and say, "Give the orphan back his precious item."
Fine. he
But-
throws it at the chair.
I love that he's an adult man and he's still an orphan because his mom died.
But if he doesn't want it, it's yours.
Fine.
And then I'll walk over and grab the photo out of his hand and start putting it back in.
ooh, be delicate with that. That's old. That's older than you, Dahor.
I'll
And while
just,
y'all
like,
are arguing over
stare
this
at him.
locket, y'all just hear wood snapping off of places.
Just breaking the house apart.
Pieces of the house. Okay.
Hey, don't
we
grab
clear?
a beam.
Yeah. Okay. So we're heading back to town then
Let's get some
this locket
eyes
stuff,
on
so
the-
we can go get some rest. Like what we're
Let's
gonna do.
keep an eye on the wood line because the last time we were on our way here, stupid goblins, and I think one of them got away.
One of them did get away.
Kill
So,
him
yeah.
if I ever see him
Let's-
again.
Well, I hope we get back to town before that.
Fucking goblins.
I'm not arguing with that point.
Y'all start moving back towards town. It's getting later in the evening. By the time you get back to town, I'll say it's probably 9 o'clock or so. Yeah, the sun is long set. All businesses are closed. Very few people wander the streets here at Roderick's Cove this time of night. As y'all give y'all a pretty visual. As y'all, start to approach the town, you see this beautiful sight.
Ooh.
Yeah, as you're still a little ways off. All right.
Knowledge.
Say it again. You broke up.
X. Can you double check and see if that fog is magical? I'm a little spooked. Okay, Kamate.
You detect no magic in this evening's fog.
Ray slaps you on the leg and it walks towards town. He's like, "Don't be such a coward."
It is some good thinking, though.
Yeah, I'll look at him and be like, "You can have stop with you if you're that scared."
X looks at the rat and he's like, "Can you believe this guy is the guy that taught me?"
I see why you did not learn anything.
Exactly.
As you walk through the town, all heading in the direction of the orphanage. Imagine that'll at least be where you split ways, if not where you all choose to spend the night. But you pass by a few stragglers in the streets. As you pass by the bar, you see the same two dwarves that you saw in there last night, deep into their cups, standing out front talking to two guards. They both look rather sad, and the guards are shaking their hands and holding their arms out in a we don't know what to do kind of gesture.
If you saying anything,
if you choose to, then you can try and eavesdrop a little.
I would like to listen.
So
The horrible kind of like stop and be like, "Oh, what now?"
Yeah, you hear one of the guards say, they never came back. It's been 2 days, and we've heard no word at all. Our men are out there just like your companions. We promise you the governor is taking the utmost care. But at this time, we can't risk sending any more men out to look. We will keep you informed on what goes on further." And he's looking down at his feet. He can't even the short dwarves, he can't bring himself to like lift his head up and look into their eyes. And there's a male dwarf and a female dwarf, and the male dwarf, you know him by his longer beard. He steps up. Well, I never known no goblins to be that aggressive. Yeah, if your men are missing, it's not a good sign. We should write home and ask for them to send more help. See if they can help us get back. Oh shit, what are their names? The names of the dwarves that we're missing.
X just interrupts. We killed some goblins.
They all just stop and look over at you.
Yeah, shot him with some arrows.
Did they mention goblins?
They did.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
we saw one of them chowing down on a horse.
Two.
No, two are eating a horse.
Is someone?
No, two horses.
Is someone
They were
missing?
eating the horses.
Eating the horses. Could have been eating the people.
Did they have like piercings and such on their lips, and they had some snakes with them?
Snakes?
Yes.
They did have some fucking snakes.
As
Yeah,
far as the
They
piercings
did have the
go,
piercings on their legs.
that would
That's
only
what
be arrows.
showed them as the let you know they were bramble mouths.
Yes, they had weird piercings and the snakes. I killed the snakes. I shot him with my bow. It was amazing.
He did do that.
The guards kind of glance at each other and then look over at you. Did you see where they came from? Oh, wait, that's the guards. Did you see where they came from?
The woods where all goblins come from.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
Don't you know that?
We'll tell him where
It was
where
the
that
woods
one
and
ran
the
away.
secret
Like which way he ran away.
project.
So they the guards, they approach you and say, "Look, the goblins in this area have gotten extremely aggressive as of late. We appreciate your help in dismantling, some of their forces near town, but I think it'd be best if you steered clear. They've already taken 2 dwarves and 3 of our patrol, who got sent out after them have not returned. If they can handle this, our patrols and 2 strong dwarfs, I don't think someone of your stature." And he looks, at Raish and then over to the child. I don't know if y'all can handle them.
Do not underestimate this child.
Did you not hear us? We killed the goblins. We
He
did.
killed 2.
The rat and the kid.
Are you talking about the one that actually killed them or the ones that were there?
Look, you don't count. You're old and feeble and might have broke a hip. We're not sure on the hip yet.
Say that to him and then just starts growling at him.
And then I just reach down and stop, and he stops.
How many people have been taken by these goblins that you are aware of?
That you have
5,
seen.
by our count.
5.
You've seen the goblins doing this.
Well, as the male dwarf steps forward, his thumb in his belt. Well, we seen them take our chauffeur and his wife as we were coming down into town. We ain't seen them take no guards, and from what Mr. Deputy says here, that they ain't seen them get taken neither. It's just the men ain't returned. But
Okay, but you definitely saw goblins take your friends. Or
oh
kill
yeah, they killed our horses and dragged our friends off. And we fled into the woods. Me and Galdus Bredtha. What?
Did you just have a stroke? What happened?
I'm gonna put this in the chat in the Roll20 chat and let you guys tell me what you think it
Is this
sense
dwarf's
motive.
name?
This is the he nods back towards the female dwarf.
Jeremy,
Listen.
sense motive.
Sense motive. Sense motives on the dwarves.
You're damn right.
Do it.
I did.
Roll a 12.
Yeah.
12.
That was great, but
Yeah, I mean they definitely seem being like they're being straightforward with you. Some of their team got taken. As far as they know, it was they believe it was by goblins. They believe what they're saying.
Put that back in the freezer.
Listen, Kaval,
sorry for being skeptical.
did you hear the goblins? Did they say anything?
I'm sure they did, but it was in their goblin speak. I
Can
can't.
you repeat it?
Gligger, booger, boogers,
Boogers? He said
Okay.
boogers? We're in trouble.
Okay, so Jeremy
They've been
said
drinking
speak
again.
goblin. What does he say?
I don't know. He just sounded like some noises. I did my best.
Okay.
Fair.
And what direction did they seem to go with your friends the last you saw before you ran
Seriously, like
from
you
goblins?
just asked somebody who doesn't speak Chinese. So what did that man say in Chinese? No, can you just repeat the syllables that he used?
So what
Well,
time of day is
sometimes
this,
there's
Jeremy? It's
words
around
or
night,
phrases
right?
It's 9 o'clock at
stand
night.
out.
Okay.
Yeah, it's night. The sun has set.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes in situations where someone is traumatized, words or phrases might stand out
Talim,
or be easily rememberable. That's
Do
why I
you-
was asking.
do you speak
enough.
Goblin?
Yes, I do.
I think it's late. We still need to recover from this haunted house we've just visited, but we should set out in the morning. Perhaps we can help the guard with this situation.
Yeah. The guards that have gone out, would one of them happen to be the captain of the guard, sir?
Excellent question.
No,
Juliet.
no. Captain Juliet, he's in town. I believe he's already taken off for the night. Probably at home in bed.
What
but,
time is he? When do you expect him in again?
His shift
Sunrise, noon.
his shift starts right around 7 a.m. in the morning, a little
Where-
after sunrise.
Where would we find him about that time?
In the garrison.
All right. I guess we could talk to him tomorrow before we sign ourselves up for duties of the guard.
I think that if the goblins are coming into Roderick's Grove and taking people, then its people have a right to defend themselves.
I'm not arguing with that.
And being that we are capable, as we've shown,
Also not arguing that.
we should speak with Julian and see where it takes us.
Juliet.
Juliet,
Yeah, I know it threw me off the first time too.
sorry, it's
But he's a beast.
it's my accent. Juliet.
But yes, I think it's good that we get some rest. I've got spider bites. You've got bug bites.
There's nothing I can do for these people tonight. I'm going to the Warren. I will see you in the morning at the garrison.
Right?
And Raish walks off.
That seems like a good time. That's a good plan.
Raish.
I'm gonna get a pint and go.
Important question. All right. So you guys are, approaching the orphanage. Do you leave before y'all get to the orphanage?
Yes, Raish is parting ways to go to the Warren.
Okay. So Raish.
That's where he lives, so
Steps
he's
off.
going home.
I mean, we're in
so
town.
Raish-
We would have no reason to suspect otherwise.
Yeah, it's
Raish,
like any other
Oh,
night of
listen.
your life,
guys, zoom in on the blue dot on the map if you would. And Talim, you say you stop at the bar, right?
If we're actually splitting up, then I would go to the bar, get a pint, and go to bed.
I don't know where the entrance
Right.
to the Warren would be on this map, so it's kind of up for you to decide that.
Yeah,
I'm
where
just gonna
is
say
the
that you
actual orphanage? And where were we at with the guard?
Cove, Roderick's Cove. Let's see. I need to y'all with the guard. Y'all were at the bar, like the Creekside Tavern Inn, number 8. Okay.
Okay, the guard was at the bar. Okay, I'll just grab a pint and take it with me.
Okay. Where is he?
There's no law against drinking in public.
True.
That's just typical teacher out drunk in public.
Dang it.
Knowing the law
Girl,
and
my
abiding.
Talim is the worst teacher ever.
He really is. Y'all just don't know.
All right. So building number 8 is right here off of the square. So if you turn off and go towards the Warren, that would be towards the river, I guess. I think you're going to be going in this direction right here. Okay.
Okay.
Talim, you're you're a little behind, I guess.
Oop, that was wrong.
Where
Where the hell am
are
I?
you? I think you're in my hand.
That's why. I couldn't
You stopped
find it.
for a pint.
Well, you said we were talking to the
So-
guards at the bar. I was going to grab a pint there.
Oh, so you're still with the other 2.
Yeah. I
Okay,
just
good.
said that.
All right, so if you guys zoom into the area on the map with the blue dot, like I said, That is where the orphanage is. As you are walking up the path, approaching the door of the orphanage, you hear a faint rustling of grass and bushes off to the west. To your left. Everybody, roll a perception check.
17.
Doo-doo-doo.
There we go. Yeah. Xavier is the first to notice it. And Stop. Yeah, Stop looks up, and that is probably what draws Xavier's attention to it. Let's see. Yeah, so Stop looks up, and Xavier turns to notice as a not quite that big, but a horrific hulking creature with long,
Holy
long
shit!
tail arms and claws at the tips of his hands. A giant mandible that opens with a sharp, dripping, syllabic tongue is standing about, I think this, 5, 10, 15, 20, about 20 feet away from you, moving in your direction. Let's roll for initiative.
Now, wait. Was this before our level up or after our level up?
Before.
Okay.
So just when you roll your attacks, they're gonna be -1 on whatever you roll.
Okay.
I don't remember what spells I had left at this point because
Yeah, dude.
I was
19.
totally forgetting. And Knowledge Arcana, what the hell is that?
Uh,
You had to wait till your turn.
you do not know with Knowledge Arcana.
I don't know what that was.
And
funny.
Raish has already walked away, right?
Yeah, Raish just walked away. So unless somebody's screaming or I can hear something, then I don't know what you want me to do.
It's super initiative where I can scream. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
Just letting you know.
Yeah, somebody can definitely scream for Raish.
I mean, I'm gonna throw an initiative in there, but I don't know. I'm not really involved right now, so Raish's moves will be walking towards home until someone screams something.
Me and Talim rolled the same. My dex
have a
bonus
higher-
is a +3.
Mine's only a +2. That's all you.
Awesome.
All right. So I'm going to start with the initiative from last time. Raish, what have you got?
13.
13.
It makes sense. He's last and he's the
Xavier,
first.
yeah.
Just meandering home. X is 19.
Okay. Which one of you has the higher? Okay.
I do.
Xavier will go first. So I will give you a full-on 20, and Talim gets the 19. Dahor, you are a 17. God, nice. You guys got some good initiatives. That's going to be invaluable. All right. So we start at the top of the initiative order on round 1. Xavier, you see this thing. Nobody else has noticed it yet.
I draw my bow, point blank shot. I scream, "Raish, come back!" And I will shoot at it. Do I have like a pretty good sight on it before I shoot?
Yeah, you got a decent sight.
Okay. So
I mean,
is there
nice.
something I can roll to see if I know what it is?
Yes, knowledge religion.
Religion. Ooh, I might actually be good at this one. 22.
22.
Yeah.
I didn't expect you to roll over a 20. I don't know if that's good enough. I gotta check it. Race, roll a perception check, by the way, when you get a chance.
Yeah, there you go. 12.
12 is good. 12 is actually plenty. It's only DC 5.
Cool.
This, however, is DC 25. So you don't know what this guy is.
Okay.
He is horrific, though. You can probably commit him to memory pretty well and describe him to other people if you need to.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's committed to memory already.
Bow
Oh.
minus
The shit
minus
has
1. That is a 21 to hit.
21 to hit. Dang, that's good. That is a hit. A solid
And
hit.
that
Nice.
is for 3 points of damage.
Beautiful.
Sweet. All right, 3 points of damage. Yeah, you hit it. You sink an arrow deep into its thigh. It doesn't seem
then-
too terribly phased, but it definitely did slow down as you see a blackish ichor leak from its leg.
So I'm going to take a 5 foot. Is this corner right here, like, is that open enough for me to step into it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You put
So
your
I'm
back
gonna,
into the.
yeah, I'm gonna put my back right here. Okay.
Oh fuck! Pissed it off, and he jumped behind me.
Wait, are you? Well, I can move right here then. Is that fine?
No,
I'll
I'm just.
retcon my
It's
move.
funny. I mean, that was Josh thinks it's funny.
Okay.
Talim's like, oh really?
I just went to where he couldn't get behind me.
I wish that was a plan.
Talim, it's your turn.
What the? Rage, guards, people. Swift action, arcane strike, and I will use my last hand of the apprentice with my sword, targeting what the fuck ever. So arcane
So-
strike after the roll will give me +1 damage, just what it does, and it's magical.
Oh,
Nice.
nah.
Oh my god!
Confirm critical.
Crit and confirm
Nice, dude.
critical.
Boom.
He's dead.
Hold on. I had to double check to make sure you still weren't rolling like 11 d20s plus 14.
No, we
No,
fixed that,
if he rolled it off the weapon, it's fixed.
Yeah.
and that's actually +1 damage. So because of arcane strike. No, I already calculated that in. Never mind.
All right. Piercing. Triple damage. The target is dazzled until healed. So roll an additional d6, I think it is.
No, that's a D8 for the sword.
Okay, roll an additional d8 then. Hallie. Oh, all right. So for a total of 18 damage, Mr. Miraculously Good in Battle Wizard Man, describe your kill.
Oh shit, dude! Damn.
As
he
my sword,
the hell out and just
as my sword whips out of my hand and flies sideways through the air, it cleaves, spinning through whatever I'm about to find this thing out is head, and then whips back to my hand, sparkling with a sheen of light from the arcane strike as it goes, like leaving a slight light trail.
All right.
Can I take my turn real quick?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, it's the horse turn first.
One, I'm not,
Okay.
nope. Yeah, I'm done.
Natural one. You think it's probably some kind of
It's
religious
dead.
raccoon.
That's what it is.
Hey, so Jeremy, can I go over there and take 20 on it?
Yes.
Okay, that would give
Confirm or
me.
kill.
Can I join you before we take 20 on
Yeah, go ahead.
it? Okay, so Raish comes around the corner of the house and he goes, "I don't know how you knew," and he throws the fucking silver locket on the ground. He's like, "I don't want it anyway." And then he sees a fucking monster in the field dead in the corner. What the fuck is that?
You're more than welcome to go find out.
I'm not going anywhere near that thing.
Nope.
So
the horse just gonna be like fucking pansies, and I'll whistle to stop, and we'll slowly approach it with weapons drawn.
Yeah, I draw my gun.
so I walk over there
Thank
to
you,
it.
baby.
Taking 20 with taking 20, that would be a knowledge religion of 26.
As he calls me a pansy, as I'm sitting there holding my sword with whatever it fucks blood on it, and my beer's still in my other hand, I'm like, What did you call me?
I saw you scream like a little girl as you threw that.
I mean,
You're
I
not
look
wrong.
back.
You got a lucky hit. I'll give you that.
Did you throw your sword because you got scared?
Well, I certainly wouldn't throw it because I was happy.
Raish looks up at Talim. You killed this?
I'll just
what it
look back
looks-
and say, yeah, he did actually.
Wow.
That's what it looks like, but I'm not going near it until someone else confirms it's dead.
What is it?
So,
Don't know.
I guess
All
I'll
right,
roll a perception on it.
Yeah.
Since I'm close.
You,
X did take 20 on it.
Okay.
So yeah, as this misshapen lump of tissue and appendages and a large biting mouth. As you get close to it and you turn its body over, you recognize it from one of the books that you read in Talim's classroom. This is something called a flesh dreg. It is an incomplete version of a different kind of creature known as a sin spawn.
okay. This looks like a flesh drag. If I remember, they're supposed to turn into sin spawns, but he's not done yet.
Go,
It
go,
looks like.
go.
Let's see. It's just that they're they're
Ah,
um,
sorry. Beer sounds.
They're incomplete, right?
Composed of half-formed body parts, this creature stands on two bizarre legs, its mouth full of jagged teeth and slavering tongue.
So
I
as
like
I'm
the
telling,
description it gives for these things.
as I'm telling you this, I pull my arrow out of him.
I'm gonna
These-
look at
these
Talim
are
and be like,
expensive.
Raish looks up at Talim. Where are you staying tonight?
Where are y'all staying tonight? Because that's
I'm
where
staying-
I'm going to be.
I'm staying where you're staying.
Oh, looks like we're all going to the orphanage.
You're lucky I got extra beds.
I don't think I'm going to be able to sleep very well.
Oh man, oh man, oh man. I've been saving this for you. Because, oh man, have you got extra beds?
Why
Oh,
have
a
I let
new
a lot
map.
of orphans die?
Oh, no.
Yes.
Probably.
That's the,
You're a
Yeah,
horrible.
that's the
You're a
reason.
horrible keeper.
but you don't have any dead orphans. But as you walk into the orphanage, you do notice you have a hand. Oh, hold on. Let me see what did this guy have on him? It probably would be good to know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
considering we're investigating this thing.
I'm sure he had
And are
something
we-
to eat, right?
Are we just leaving the body of that thing there?
Yes.
I called for the guards. They didn't show up. We had time to figure out what it was, and they're still not there.
It has no gear. It has nothing on it.
In Pathfinder, the guards never show up. man.
So
Hey,
I
X,
pick-
you remember what this thing is? How do we get rid of this body?
we
Can we burn
leave
it?
it. We leave it here.
chop its heads off.
I already did
X-
that.
X is pulling out his teeth.
Okay.
You're a sick man, X.
And I already cut off its head. Trust me. Is its
Yeah,
head
just-
still removed?
Yes, its head is still not attached to its body. Its head
You know
is-
what? Let's prevent that from being an issue. I'll take the head with me.
Oh God, you're gonna terrify the little
Look.
ones with that. Put it in a bag.
All right, fine. But as long as it's not near the body, it can't possibly get reattached.
I'll hold
On
you
its
to that.
Tonight, I'm paranoid. Deal with it.
Understandable.
So
As you guys are having this conversation and walking into the orphanage, you notice that a handful of the orphans are all gathered in the main room and whining and wiping off a thick, smelly, slimy substance from their bodies.
You all stink. What the hell happened here?
What did you all get into?
It was Mr. Wretch.
What the fuck is
Um,
Mr. Wretch?
What?
The
So retched on you.
Wretch, yes. He is also known as Rim Wretchlock. He is a Grimple Gremlin that has been an annoyance to everyone in town for a few months now. Despite several attempts, no one has been able to get rid of this pest.
Talim, do you want me to get rid of him?
At this point, kill it with fire. Kill it with lightning, kill it with bullets. I'm done with these haunts, goblins, ghouls, and ghosts.
We're talking about Mr. Wretch here.
In this case, he taunted
You
the
asked.
children
I
playing
answered.
too close to his hiding spot, and which is usually somewhere high up in trees or in the chimneys. In this case, the children tell you that he was actually hiding on the chimney of the schoolhouse today, and he got them at just after recess.
Hold on. I'm drinking.
Uh-huh.
What the hell are you talking about? Mr. Wretch is hiding in places around the schoolhouse.
Hey,
I'm really. Did we kill Mr. Wretch?
No, you did not. Mr. Wretch is and he has been an annoyance to everybody in town.
Does he work here? What is he?
No, he is a gremlin.
So this guy just runs around town annoying
Mr.
people?
Wretch.
Is that what you're saying? And the kids just call him Mr. Wretch.
Yeah.
Well, if you let me finish.
Okay, sorry.
Please finish, because I need to understand what Mr. Wretch is more than anything right now.
I can tell you all these things.
Okay, please.
You let me. Okay. So the kids explain it. I'm going to do it in my voice because it's just easier that way. As the kids explain it, Mr. Wretch, who y'all know likes to hide in places around town, as a gremlin does, because they are related to Fae. So he hides in these areas and he taunts the children and the other visitor and the other villagers. He lures them close to him with with promises of playing or giving them treasures or making sounds of cute noises. And whenever people get close to him, he vomits on them. And like I said, children aren't the only victims of Mr. Wretch. He taunts everybody who strolls the streets of Roderick's Cove, and frequently breaks into the Creekside Tavern storeroom to steal bottles of ale and booze.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this character endearing? Like, do people like him in town, or is he just a fucking pest of a gremlin?
They hate him.
Okay,
They
great.
hate him.
Great. That's
And
how I
I'm
want to feel about it.
And I'm assuming they've tried to get rid of him before and they couldn't.
They have tried, but gremlins, as with most Fae, they are notoriously difficult to get rid of.
Okay. So, if we killed him, there would be no issues with it.
We'd be more heroes.
does he want something besides the beer?
I guess we'd have to
It's
ask
not
him, right?
that great.
Yeah.
Is he?
I'm
is he
asking the
still here?
kids if they know.
Yeah. X
Well,
asks.
Talim, roll a knowledge local.
Okay.
21, perfect. You know that just like in our mythology, gremlins are notoriously mischievous. Gremlins are known for, without provocation, destroying things, playing practical jokes. In our mythology, gremlins take parts off of planes and cause them to crash. Like gremlins are just notorious, fuckers.
Raish looks at the kids and he's like, "Were you fucking with him?"
No,
Is-
Mister.
is-
Have you been doing things that you should not be doing lately?
We were just playing ball over by the schoolhouse, and he made a noise from the chimney like a kitten, and we ran after it to see what it was because we thought that it was a kitten that we could hold, and then when we got there, he threw up on us. And these are our only clothes, Mr. DeHore. We don't have nothing else to wear tonight.
Is he still here?
No, he was at the schoolhouse, and he left after he threw up on us.
I need another beer.
X walks in and throws his pieces of wood on the table and walks out. He's going to the schoolhouse. Because he's dealt with him as a kid, I'd assume.
Can we just take a moment to appreciate the gravity of the situation that we find ourselves in? We go to a haunted house. You almost drown. Then we find ourselves here, and there's a monster. And I have the locket, and now this gremlin is. What the fuck is going on?
Now, are you still gonna mock me for being worried that the town was covered in a fog abnormal from normal?
I'm just
I
gonna
would
scratch my
really-
head and go, I don't know.
I would really appreciate it if you could just kill whatever the problem is. I want to go to sleep.
I want another beer. Let's go to the school. The school, and out he goes. Like
That's fine. I
as
will
he
bring my
says
gun
that,
to
it clicks. It clicks in Talim's head, and he's like, "The school," and that's when he runs out the door.
Well, Raish is gonna follow Talim.
Oh man. Oddly, I wasn't expecting you guys to like run off after him, so I've got to find that token.
Well, then you shouldn't have put him on the map over there.
Or school.
Yeah, what is this big blue guy?
Is this just one of the kids?
Oh yeah, that's one of the kids. Y'all explore
Fucking-
those kids for a
it's
second
fucking-
while I.
Ganondorf, the child.
Can y'all see their nameplates? Or
No.
is that hidden?
No.
Oh. Let's see.
I like this one right here because it's the most human-looking one of them all.
He's just like, eh.
This guy
The
right
one-
here is gonna be a problem.
Yep.
This is The
one-
Rock
this
when he
one.
was younger, right here. This
That
over here
one's-
looks like
That one's got the
Disney.
look of the shit I've had to deal with here.
That's right, dude. He's so tired of this shit. Look at this dude up
Night,
here in
night,
the top
baby.
left, though. Like, what is this guy about?
He's a squirrely little guy.
Dude, that's the dude you gotta watch out for right there.
Who's this
He's the
person
one
with a red
I would see
cloak?
stealing my
to
lunch
us?
money.
He's stealing more than your lunch money, dude.
No. Who's this person with a red cloak next to us?
This. Oh, that's
That's-
Cordova.
Yeah.
At
That's
the
that's
orphanage.
yeah. No, I don't know what he's doing there, but that's Cordova.
Oh, okay.
That's his
Good to
icon.
know for the future.
Can y'all see their names now? As
Most of them.
Okay.
Yes.
I like Filbert. That's a great name.
I'm
Lance-
not quite fond of Brat.
Did you name these yourself? Please tell me you did.
Yes.
Okay.
Orphan
Okay,
Joe.
I got to read these out loud so when I listen back to this someday, I'm going to remember this. The small one, Lance Starman, the orphan, Filbert, Joe Becca, and Orphan Joe. You have two Joes in here.
Well, yeah.
This
There's
guy's name
Joe
is-
Becca and Orphan Joe.
This guy's name is just Brat, but they're all orphans. Why did they specify that this guy is Orphan Joe?
Because he's not Joe Becca.
They're all sitting there like, your name is Orphan Joe. They're like, you're all orphans, but you're Orphan Joe, you shithead.
And there's also Tyler.
The fucking Tyler. He's the Ganondorf character.
Mother of God.
Oh,
All right, so
I love it. I love it so much.
where are we now?
I don't know.
um,
Yo, please reveal the last creepy guy on the map.
Oh,
I need to know what this
He's
dude's
he's
name is.
kind. That's kind.
Okay,
And I can't give y'all I can't let y'all see his name for some reason.
that's fine. I know who kind is. Let's do this thing.
Mhm.
It's because
Yeah, we
he's
got-
a red. For whatever reason, he's a red tile.
All right.
Kind Frumperton.
So you guys move your tokens on down to the schoolhouse if you would.
Which one was the school again? I'm trying to.
Uh,
It's this one next to number 10, right?
Is it 7 or 12?
I thought it was.
Go back and listen to where you said it, what it was, and that way we can get there.
Oh, I know where it is.
It-
I remember now. Doo-doo.
Is this corner building right here?
Nope.
Okay,
Okay.
that's fine. That's fine. That's
It's
fine.
this one
Where
right
you
here.
put your character is fine. All right. Token page. Where is this, dude?
Over here. To the left. Nope, that's too far. Where'd you guys go?
I have no idea where you guys are at. Okay.
Crap.
I think I found you guys. By the way, I still can't control stop.
But
Oh my
you're
god,
wrong.
there's two races.
You're wrong.
You're lucky there's 2 races.
Actually,
my
there's
God.
two of me too.
There's
just
no
saying.
token for this dude in here. That's a major oversight.
Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do.
So apparently there's 2 Dahors, not no more.
We really get around, man.
Mm-hmm. He is Dahor.
Okay, so
All right,
just
so,
to clarify, since we're between things here, where were we when the kids were complaining about the gremlin?
y'all were in the orphanage.
Okay, and now we're going to the school where we believe the gremlin to be.
Yes, which y'all
And
did.
all the kids are still in the orphanage. It's 9:00 at night. School is empty.
Right. School is
Okay.
out.
Let's do this thing.
In fact, like I was looking for him so I could put him in a different place because either way, y'all get to the school and he's no longer in his hiding place here. It's late at night. You assume he may be in whatever place that he tries to sleep in, which y'all don't know at the moment. There is, however, some vomit on the floor, on the ground near the chimney. Of the
Survival
school.
check. 17. Do I find anything that would lead to where he is? I'm sniffing around, seeing if I can figure out where he went.
Yeah, let's see. Can stop also do some checking around?
You see a trail of vomit that leads off towards the woods in this direction. Yeah.
Which direction? Left? West.
Yes, left,
West. Okay.
west.
Yeah. By the way, the school's up here.
Oh,
Listen, I don't know much about this goblin, but if he's attacking children with his vomit, I think it's time to put this thing down.
I agree. He's been a pain in my side for years.
Let's follow the wolf, deal with this, and then I'm going to bed. This is ridiculous.
Y'all still, y'all still haven't slept. Y'all still have a level that y'all can gain if y'all just went to bed tonight. But
Oh God, no! That was someone throwing demons and goblins and gremlins and ghosts at us before.
If you want us to go to bed, you shouldn't have thrown a fucking
Right.
gremlin at us in the middle of the
And
night.
I would assume like X has been victim of this dude because he's a kid. So
all right, I'm going to have you make because it's nighttime, and it is the trail is hours old because it's happened right after school. Right after school recess.
Mhm.
I am going to have you guys make 3 survival checks, and they all have to cumulatively be over not cumulative but they all have to be over DC 20. So if y'all want to aid or whatever, you have to make 3 DC 20 survival checks. Because that's following the shelf for 3 hours.
We got nothing. I'll be right back.
All right, well that's fine. Yeah, it's funny. Like I figured I would go ahead and set the stage for like the future things that you guys can go into, and you're like, let's do them all tonight. There's some dwarves missing, and these kids got thrown up on. That's fucking.
And we were randomly attacked in town. Yeah, we're really ready to go to sleep
True.
when there's shit in our town attacking us. Yeah, that's not safe.
No.
You started this.
Fair enough.
You instigated the paranoia
That's
that
fine.
Talim was already feeling.
Talim needs to put down the methamphetamine.
It's called meta magic. Thank you. Metha magic? What?
And Meta Magic Wand has got a damn good hold of him.
Oh man, I gotta up my level. Use
So-
magic device. Ugh. Yes. We have no clue where the hell he is.
well, I mean, if you how much do you add if they aid, Jeremy?
Do what?
How much do you add if they aid?
Oh, it's a +2 when you aid, but I mean y'all all kind of rolled all at once.
I mean, we're all looking for it actively together. I don't know how you would want us to do that. Like, can we all just aid him? Is that how that would work?
Essentially, like, what would have been the best way to do it is instead of each of y'all rolling 3 survival checks at a time, if you decided, okay, who's got the highest survival, we're going to roll with this person, and then we're going to aid them.
It's 9:00 at night. We're all tired. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
retroactively deciding to aid is just, it's beating the check, just because you want, right? But don't worry about it, guys. Like, you're not gonna lose out on this encounter just if you don't find it tonight. This guy has been a nuisance in town for months. If you don't find him tonight, not leaving town.
We run to the end of the trail, and Raish is upset. He's like, you know what? I'm just going to
bed.
I did not sign up.
I give 0 fucks. I'm going to bed.
I did not sign up to fight ghosts and gangs and gremlins. I'm going to the warren. I will meet you all in the morning.
Good night.
Well, I'm gonna head home. I gotta go clean up all the kids.
I'm already here. I'm going to sleep in the school in case this fucker comes back.
Don't end up dying.
It's all he does is throw up on people. And he'll be the only one that will die if that happens. I promise you this.
Well, if you got to throw up on you in the morning, don't just blame the goblin. You've been drinking a lot.
Unlike those kids, I have extra clothes.
Okay, Raish leaves. He's gone. He's done with this shit.
I'm going to head back to the orphanage.
Just leaves.
Good night.
All right, so you all go to sleep, and tonight you all are kind of plagued by an uneasy dream. It doesn't rise to the point of nightmare because you did not choose to sleep in the haunted house, but you didn't quite leave the haunted house behind when you came back. As you sleep, you all dream that you are standing in the house. And the house is rocking as if it's on waves. You look out, out the windows, and you see ocean to every side. You see Sir Roderick, dressed in captain's clothes, walking down the stairs to join his family. As the house begins to be bombarded and shake with loud booms and pirate ships passing by the windows. Sir Roderick and his children begin to scream. His wife faints and falls to the floor as the house fills with water and sinks deep into the inky black ocean. And
did you say house? Sinks into the ocean.
House sinks into the ocean.
We were dreaming it was a house, but it was obviously a ship on the ocean.
Right.
Or the house we were just in. Ooh.
Yeah. But yeah, Devin had it right. You're dreaming it was the house, but it was representational dream. But, all right, you all wake up the next morning feeling invigorated and a bit stronger than you were when you went to sleep.
Easy, man. We're gonna get a copyright strike on this.
I know. We're gonna get sued. None of us has money to pay that much for being sued.
That was point. Like that was on point.
Xavier's at the table in the morning, showing off his banister to the orphans, telling them the story of how he. So I walked onto the porch, and I kicked open the door, and I walked in, and I just started shooting arrows into things. I hit bugs and rats and just exaggerating the story to make him the hero. And he's like, as I left, I got this, and he pulls out the banister and this and the cloth and then pieces of the dishes. He's like, all these came from the house. And all the kids are like,
Yeah.
amazed.
And they're
And-
gasping and running their fingers through the broken pieces of dishes. Look at it.
No, you will cut yourself. Don't do that, stupid. Orphan Joe, go home.
Orphan Joe.
I am home.
Um,
Jeremy, side note, I put it in chat, but I burned the demon thingy's head in the fireplace last night.
Nice. Your school smells.
and then
That's
I
fine.
take the banister, and I'm assuming there's like a woodworking shop somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to take
Yeah,
the
there's-
banister there.
I was gonna join you in the tavern, with where all the orphans are hanging out. Apparently, in the tavern.
Wait,
No,
we're
no,
hanging
no,
out
no.
at the tavern?
Is that where you
No,
said
that's
you
not
were?
the tavern.
No, I was downstairs at the orphanage.
Oh,
That's
okay,
where
carry on.
I'm assuming I was allowed to sleep there, like since Talim didn't buy my room or my alcohol.
I said I was going to have it paid for. I didn't say I was going to pay for it myself. Clarification. Continue.
But yeah, you'll head down to Perrick's Smithy, owned by a Mr. Perrick Lonson, who is a male halfling.
Okay.
That is where you will head to. What do the rest of y'all want to do as he heads off to get his weapon or get his?
Okay, what day of the week is it? Doesn't everybody in this party have like a job they have to go to?
I'm dealing with the kids, like always.
Yeah, this is it's like I think Tuesday or Wednesday.
I'm gonna get breakfast first, and I'm gonna be getting it at the Rampant Reef Claw.
All right.
No,
Raish is gonna go to where that guard was, Juliet. Around 7:00. That's his goal.
So after dealing with the kids, who was the guy that we had the locket from that I took from?
Juliet.
Yeah.
Juliet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. So I'll head there after I'm done dealing with kids.
All right. So you and Raish head to the garrison.
Yeah.
Where
Now,
is
is this
exactly?
something? Hang on, I'm sorry. Is this something we talked about beforehand? Like after I got
Yeah.
done with my business, I would know to go there, right?
Yeah, we said when we found
Okay.
out where he was gonna be, that I was like, I want to be there at 7:00.
Okay.
That's where he is.
Yeah,
I must
if
have
you
missed
want to
that.
go there and then go to the smithy, that's fine. If you want to make sure you're part of that conversation.
Which number on the map is the guardhouse?
Oh man.
Because I probably
Sorry,
would have eaten at the Rampant Reef Claw if the guardhouse is on the other side of town.
Right.
But I mean, you can't go. You're a teacher. You gotta go teach the kids.
You have a job to do, sir.
I have an assistant for that, and
Oh,
everyone
yeah.
knows me as a
7.
teacher, so fuck off.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. All you do is sit at the desk and throw chalk while she teaches us. I forgot. Sorry.
Yeah, of course you forgot that because it doesn't happen. She only started working there a couple months ago.
Oh shoot. I had a typo earlier. Juliet is a woman according to this, but you know what? From now on, she is a man.
Juliet the man. I love
All the
it.
time. Yeah.
Or both. You're
The air
fine.
quotes a woman.
Well, Juliet can be whatever Juliet wants to be.
I have to say, you're a beautiful man, Juliet.
Oh, typo. What Thoro?
Okay, so I guess I'm going to the garrison, and then when we're done with the garrison, I want to go to the shop, to the smithy.
Sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, where are we going?
You're going to school, sir.
No, I'm not. You don't.
I'm too old to go to school.
You didn't.
You're 15.
That's actually an adult in Pathfinder.
All right.
Clearly,
he is
you're
a-
one of
he's
the
an
few
adult
that actually learned.
All
anything.
right, so y'all, I don't have a map for the garrison. I don't have a map for most of the buildings in town, as y'all are aware at this point. But y'all get to the garrison, and you see, standing out front is, guard captain Juliet Friesen, and another deputy of his, a female human.
What's her name?
Her name is Kayla McCrosh. You
Okay.
you recognize her? She's been a somewhat regular feature of town.
All right. Is everybody here?
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Who one of y'all is gonna have to engage? I have like 8 charisma, so Raish isn't frontline face of the party here.
All right. So you
Don't
hear
everybody jump at the
Sorry.
opportunity at once.
No, I was eating.
Sorry. Can you hear me now?
Juliet.
Yeah, dude.
Yes.
Okay.
So Xavier takes the asks who has the necklace and picture.
I have the necklace because I stole it from him, so I was gonna give it back to him.
Okay.
So I guess I'll walk up to. All right. Are we saying it's a him or her now?
It's a him.
Him.
I've already said it a whole bunch of times, so I'm not gonna go back.
Okay. So I'm just gonna, without really saying much, I'm just gonna walk up, hold my hand out, and have the necklace or the amulet kind of drop from my hand, like holding it in air.
All right. Yeah. All right. Y'all can move over to building number 7, by the way. If y'all want to have a bit of a visual on it. All right.
That is up the top left-ish.
Oh, bottom left.
Middle left. Yeah, Captain Friesen. She's talking to Keela, or he's talking to Keela at first, and he's like, "All right, and you have to make sure to be forceful with the deputy, and you just hold out this locket." And he looks at you confused at first, and looks down at your hand. Is what it? And he reaches out gingerly and takes it from you. Opens it up and sees the picture inside and snaps it closed and holds it to his chest. Where did you find this? How?
That might be a question of where did you lose it before?
Oh.
Yeah. He hears Talim laugh. And he goes, "Oh, you yeah, I thought I lost it there at the house, huh?"
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Did you make it inside the house?
Yeah, I made it inside. I remember I got in and made it up to the first step of the stairs. And then I heard a loud noise. It's probably a rat or some kind of bug. But I lit out of there like I was on fire. That was the last time I saw my necklace. I assumed that I lost it somewhere along the way. But it makes much more sense to it to have been at
Bugs.
the house.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So,
yeah, bugs. Probably.
why did you go to the house?
I was gonna be brave. I remember I found this old teacup of my mom's when I got home, and Mr. Talim, I don't know if you remember me showing it off in class as my conquest.
Yes,
I just wanted everybody to think I was brave.
Yep, you and every other kid that does the same thing. X.
Such strange customs.
Hey, look. I really appreciate you boys doing this for me. If you like, I'd love to repay you with dinner. At my house. Miss Keela here. She makes a fine roast. And
She's making a roast at your house?
Well,
Well,
yeah,
Mr.
and he
Juliet.
blushes. Well, I mean, just because we're colleagues doesn't mean we can't be friends. And
Listen,
if you think that, you don't even need a knowledge local to remember that they met because he arrested her for theft, and over time, like, you know, she ingratiated herself to the other guards, and now she's being trained as a guard for the town.
Raish says,
Right.
I would be honored to eat a roast made by Miss McCrush. What time?
At your house.
Yes. What time?
This evening, I like to take my dinner around 7.
I'll be there at 6.
Is that time okay with you, Miss McCrush?
Yes,
Since
yes, of
apparently
course.
you're cooking.
And she looks at him and kind of glares and says, I might have to start a second roast, but that'll be fine.
You might want to put on 3.
And
Yes,
and I like potatoes.
Take advantage of people. A corn on the
Shall I
cob,
make
please.
rolls as well? Oh, yeah.
3 types of potatoes. Scalloped, mashed, and on the cob, please.
With
Al-
lump-
Also,
On the
also,
cob, that's not even potatoes.
also, I will be
Like-
bringing 10
Go ahead.
other people with me.
What?
Jesus Christ. Anyway,
I'm just gonna look at him and be like, no, the orphans are not getting a free meal this time.
so Raish is like, I'd be honored to attend a dinner at your home.
All right.
Can we get carrots and onions in the roast?
But they already
I trust Miss McGrush's cooking. She does have a good reputation around town as far as that goes.
Sense motive on Talim for 10.
he trying to get in them chastity belt, whatever it is. Greaves, that's what he's trying to get in.
No, actually, I'm wholly throwing Juliet under the bus.
Why are you throwing Juliet under the bus?
He drafted her for cooking dinner
Oh,
for people.
That's a fair point.
Okay, so we
Dang it.
sounds like we
I
have
feel
a dinner
like,
date.
like we should be getting more information about this necklace than what we did. But
yeah,
you know.
that's
Oh,
kind of what I was poking. I was hoping he would tell us more about why he went
Is-
to the.
Is there any chance that I could have the necklace and you keep the picture?
Well, I was gonna give this to you at dinner, but let me go inside. He runs in and comes back out. He's like, look, he's counting the coins out of his hand. I've got it's 10 platinum.
Yes,
Yeah.
but can I have the necklace?
No.
Wait. What'd you say?
He's gonna give us 10 platinum for the necklace.
You can keep. You know what, Miss McGrush? It would be an honor, but we will take you up on that dinner another time where you can be more prepared. The platinum's fine.
He goes, yes, here, and he hands it all to Talim. You know, he's like, just divide it amongst yourselves.
Raish looks back and forth as this money passes over his head. He's like, but he just wants the necklace, man.
I'll look down at.
Buy you
Yeah, I was gonna
another
say
necklace.
Talim can buy you a necklace.
No, you know what? Here, 3 platinum. Buy it yourself. I'll take 2. Y'all split the other.
And
It's-
I'm
it's
just
just-
gonna
yes.
reach out and grab the rest.
It's just not the same when you don't find it yourself and in pockets of platinum.
I mean, that's fair. But now you get to see the necklace all the time as it's still roaming around town. Be like, I found that. That's what you could say. Or
Right.
did X find it? I don't remember.
I was I
Who
had
found
already
it, actually?
written
Was
up
it X or
little,
Ray?
bits of dialogue just in case. 'Cause if you guys went and you were like, oh, it was broken and we, all we could recover was the picture, he would have been like, well, there's a mender in town. They can cast mending on it. Give me the pieces. It's gonna be fun. No, yes, he invites you all to dinner. He offers you money, and that
Hang
is
on. Wait.
Go ahead.
As
Talim
they're
just said we're
talking,
not.
I want to cast a spell.
Okay.
Give me a will save.
Oh,
What, me?
No.
We'll save. I'll just give him that's a
Were you
good
asking
roll.
for my will save?
No. He's
Oh.
trying to cast a spell on Julian.
Kind of a
Oh.
tweener.
You guys.
I got a 16.
You pass.
Okay. What did you try to cast?
Charm person.
He knows you cast turn person on him.
That's fine.
Okay. He feels, that I guess he feels the spell try to evade his mind for a second, and he looks over at you. What are you doing?
X. I know you're
I-
super proud of your new magic, but calm down.
I didn't do anything.
I give you that cockeyed look like, really?
I mean, this is the same guy that sent his people to arrest me for just standing outside of the store. Of course he's gonna blame me
Were
for doing
you that
something.
that little one that David told me he caught for shoplifting? The orphan that he sent back to live with the whore. Is that you?
No.
Listen, I have some questions for you. If that was you, come here.
I'm gonna walk over, grab Axe,
Officer,
start dragging him away. We'll have words later.
he's been with us for the last many days. I doubt that we were shoplifting in a store together.
All right.
Yeah.
You'll
jerk.
vouch for him, but we have had a bit of a theft problem, and one of my guards let a child go without asking my permission, and I want to get some information out of him. If you see him,
Well,
let me know.
yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the one that they keep calling Mr. Wretch.
He's a goblin, not a child.
Maybe it was Orphan Joe.
Orphan Joe, that bastard.
Why don't you ask the guard?
Rats are wonderful.
Why don't you go and ask your guard again who it was that he let go and confer with us later if needed?
Right. Well, all right. I'm sorry to accuse you, son. And he reaches out and straightens your clothes. I apologize for being aggressive. But
And I just messed them back up. And I'm not your son.
Clearly.
Right. It's a figure of. Anyways, I would love to. I can't wait to see you gentlemen for dinner. If you won't come tonight, please at least let me know what night you will come. It is not a rush, but I
We
must
will-
get back to training.
We will definitely make sure to give Miss McGrush a fair warning before we take you up on that dinner offer. I'm not lying.
Yeah. He looks
Ray-
at you and mouth, "Thank you."
Ray's just looking up to Liam with his mouth open, like,
What?
X looks down at Rations like, potatoes.
yes, potato.
Yes, like I said, Miss McGrush has a fantastic cooking reputation, but that's not fair to her.
Well, if everybody is done, why don't we go fight a haunted house?
Or a
I
fucking gremlin, or some
need
goblins.
I need to go to the smith. Can we wait?
Yeah, I mean, we might as well while we're still here.
I mean, if you can give me 5 minutes to go to the smith, we can go to the haunted house.
You know what? That's a good idea. You go to the smith, handle
Yes.
that. Someone go with him because town's been dangerous. I was just going to explain to our captain of the guard here what we killed last night in town, and get
So,
more information.
killed
Get
something
more
in town?
information about the goblins.
Hold on. You said something. Wait.
Yeah.
Killed something in town.
The other reason we came to see you.
As I'm walking off, I tell him what we killed in town.
You say this out loud, like you yell it. It was just
Yes.
a blah blah blah. Yeah, what he said, a little fleshy. How big was it, Jeremy?
Like 6 feet tall.
It was a fleshy, like 6 foot tall, black skinned goblin winged thing.
Humanoid.
I believe you called it a flesh drag.
That's what X
Flesh
called
drag.
it.
Well, wouldn't
yeah.
X have
Yeah,
learned it
I
from
screamed that walking off.
flesh drag?
Yeah, what
As
he
if the
said.
guard knows what that is.
That's why I was describing it, and the only things that he knew.
That does sound concerning. And
Only when its head is attached.
and you say that you destroyed the evidence.
Well, the head.
The body's still out in the field.
Oh
It
Jesus!
was.
There's children in this town, and he starts to run towards the field.
Okay.
All right,
Looks like
I'll
it's
take
the
that.
goblins today.
yeah,
Funny
we
The
will
how he
children in the
cares
cut
town
about
all
you.
belong to Dahor.
Funny how
Yeah.
he cares about the monster in the field, but he's fine with the gremlin vomiting on the children. Raish throws up his hands and starts to walk
Yeah.
behind the
He cares. I start following Raish. Yeah, he cares more about the dead monster than he does about the living gremlins or the goblins
And
stealing
I'm just
people.
gonna poke him and be like, "Why do you think he's been around for so long?" Or maybe because he's too fat.
Can't believe we're waiting for a child to visit the blacksmith.
Not even a blacksmith. He's going to a carpenter.
So he said carpenter?
But he's got to go to the smith. He's got to go. Oh shit! I almost fell over. He's got to go to the smithy. I'm sitting here tilting back in my chair, and I almost fucking busted it.
Now that would need a carpenter.
All right, I'm gonna follow the guard up to where he's looking at this monster, but I'm gonna stay way back.
All right. We will cut to, a young child walking down the street, entering the shop, entering the front of a smithy. You see a male halfling, standing at his woodworking desk, behind the counter.
What's its name? I'm assuming I would know.
Oh, I thought I said that earlier. I probably did say it earlier, and I just got to look for it too. Herrick.
You said Eric or Herrick?
Herrick.
Excuse me.
Herrick. E-E-R-I-C-K.
Okay. Excuse me, Mr. Herrick.
What? It's Herrick. It's as like a parrot with a T. I mean with a K.
Oh,
Damn it.
okay.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. But anyway, and he takes the lumber that he stole and he places it on the table. He's like, I need this made into something. And then he takes his bow off his back and he lays it on the table. He's like, that into this.
And he picks up the piece of banister and he says, it's a bit dry. It's a bit cracked. And I think I can revitalize it with some oils and mineral spirits. And you say you want it to be like this one. And he puts it down. He picks up your other bow. Your other bow is masterwork, right?
Yes.
You get the fucking chirping noise again, man. It's crazy.
I'm sorry, dude.
I might be able to do something for you. It's gonna take about 2 days, but I don't have the string I would need, so I'll be able to do the bow, but we'll have to cannibalize the string from this bow if you want the other one to work as well.
That's fine. You said 2 days to make the bow. Do you have a piece of paper and a pencil?
Yeah, sure. And he pulls out some dried parchment and hands it to you. So, yeah. So what do you need?
So
Show me what you're thinking.
X draws the bow, and then he places like spikes on it where he wants these teeth. So they're going to be inlined on the bow. And then he looks at him. He's like, "Do you think you could get it done sooner than 2 days?" And I will roll a diplomacy. I need this soon. I have a lot that I have to do with this, and my life really depends on me having this bow. 20 diplomacy.
I'm gonna grab a quick drink.
I'll tell you what. Like I said, we'll need to use the string from this bow, but the shaft is rather good. If you let me keep the shaft from your old bow and resell it, I'll work through the night and have it ready for you by the morning.
At no cost?
At no cost. At no cost. And you can even keep your old bow until you come to pick this one up. I'll string it right here in front of you.
Okay, you have a deal.
All right. And he shakes your hand. Takes the banister over to his desk and pushes his curtain to the side and gets straight to work. Sanding and polishing, working in oils.
Cool. And I walk out the shop. You hear cling because he has a bell on his door.
I guess about that time we get to the smith.
Do what?
I said, I guess about that time we actually get to the smith, where he's walking.
Yeah, as if y'all were sticking behind to talk to the guard and then going to meet him, then yeah, y'all would probably.
The guard ran off to the dead body, and we were like, "Fuck it," and went after towards the smith.
Yeah. So yeah, y'all probably be getting there about the time that he's done. It was a rather short conversation. Didn't take more than 5 minutes.
So, what were you getting made at the smith, by the way?
You'll see it later. You'll see it.
It wouldn't have anything to do with
It's
those
good.
teeth that you pulled last night,
Has
would it?
everything to do with those teeth that I pulled last night. Everything. I'm getting this necklace made. It's going to be a fang necklace, and it's going to be really cool.
Just don't let me see it. I already had. I felt like I was going to have a nightmare last night about that, but I had nightmares about drowning in the ocean instead.
I had a nightmare about drowning in a house in the ocean.
Raish raises his hand like, I also experienced this.
Oh no. That means we have to go back to the house.
Did
That's
the house
something
do
I can
something
think
to
of.
us?
I mean, look, guys, think of it this way. We could just not go back to the house, and we could sit here, and we could sleep again, and everything would be fine. Who needs to go back to the haunted house? I have my banister. I have my keepsakes.
Hey, look. If we
It's
rest
your
for the
fault for
night,
not getting yours.
hey, eat me.
What?
He's one of the kids in the town. This is how they talk. This is how I talk back to them.
Eat me? What does that even mean?
Eat me? It means exactly what it means. It's bite me.
Raish takes
But-
a bite out of your leg.
Ow!
Wait, before Race takes a
didn't
bite out of
say
his
it to
leg,
you.
I press a hesitation, a salt shaker, and salting.
What the?
Oh my god. All right, Raish is like, listen, there's something going on in this town. We have a house we need to finish searching because there's obviously more to the story regarding this ghost of Roderick. And that's what we need to be doing.
I mean, if you want to go back to the house, I'll go. I'm not scared or anything. But
Can we go to the house tomorrow?
rather not go back.
Why?
No,
You have-
if we're
you
going
have
to the house,
something
we're
going
going
on?
now.
Well, I figured we'd hunt the goblin today. The gremlin.
The gremlin has been here for years. Why concern ourselves now?
I mean, so
Because
what?
it was
So
that
some
nice.
orphanages get puked on yesterday. Do you know how many times I've been puked on by that thing and nobody cared? I think we
No,
can
no.
make this last
No.
a couple of days.
The kids said they saw it at my school.
You have the head of a monster in your bag. We need to go.
No, I burned it last night.
Well, you burned it. We need to go.
I'm with the
All right.
rat. He sounds a little bit more sane than you.
I hate this. Well, I definitely am ready to kill lots of fucking spiders if we see them again.
I
That's-
propose
That's the horse. talk.
perhaps we stop and see Cornelius.
Ooh.
Sure, let's talk to the crazy old man again.
It did sound crazy. He said he was from the future.
Sound crazy? He is crazy. He just had really good relative points that meant we needed to help our town.
Well, I don't know him as well as the rest of you, but I feel like maybe we should stop and see him. He might know something about this monster.
I mean, you're probably not wrong.
Well, at least you guys can't claim I'm crazy.
You're hanging out with all of us like you
That's-
normally do.
The jury is still out on that one.
I can't say anything against it. Oh.
Let's go to the museum.
To the museum.
Can you throw me a white?
It's a pretty long throw, man.
He's
Alright, so
trying
y'all-
to disinfect the COVIDs over the internet.
You'll get to the museum. And you enter and you see, Cordova is busily like digging through his piles of things and moving stuff from one place to the other. Bellman is reclined in a chair over over near the entrance, napping.
Yeah, as normal.
So, Cornelius, he looks up as you walk into the door. Oh yeah, boys,
As we're-
yes,
hang on,
nice to see you.
As we're walking by Bellman, I look at Raish. I still think we could take his skin and make gold out of it.
His skin?
Isn't he golden?
He has a golden
Okay.
colored
Oh,
skin.
okay, I forget. Race just shakes his head. Like, seriously, that's sick. He praises his skin.
I mean, is it good quality?
It is fine quality, yes.
Raish pulls out a knife and begins to cut off his skin.
Jesus.
No, not really.
Jesus.
He shouts out to Cordova. He says,
I was joking.
Old man. Old man.
Oh yes. My good friend Raish.
Yes. Good friends. There's a monster dead. This elf killed it.
Yeah.
And maybe you know about it.
Maybe I know about the flesh drag. Yes, I've heard.
Should we be concerned?
Oh yes, very much.
Can you tell us more?
Oh man, can
Oh,
you
yes,
elaborate?
Oh yes, well, there's one flesh drag. There's going to be more. That means that the rune well nearby has already gained enough power to be producing spawn. Now you see, a flesh drag's not as strong as the sin spawn that it will turn into, or well, it could turn into. But it is a bit of a lesser being, which means that the well has not gained enough power to produce its full allotment of
Okay.
So you're saying
Has he
they get
spoken
bigger.
about rune wells recently? Or has he told them about rune wells recently?
Yeah. He mentioned it last time I talked to him.
Us, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. I don't know what a rune well is.
Yeah, none of us do really.
Okay.
He's like, there's root wells, but we don't really know what it is.
Okay.
Basically, from how he explains it, X is their focal points for a specific type of magic that they use for their rune magic, and they do really bad stuff with it, as far as he says. And so far, that has rang pretty true.
To be honest, he
and-
also says he's from the future, so
And this creature came
So
from this
far.
rune well?
Yes, and it probably so. It means that it probably means the rune well is nearby. I don't
It
know
was-
quite where it would be, but
So, old man, what does this have to do with us?
well, you agreed to put a stop to what is the power that the rune well is gaining. You must slow it down.
Yeah.
I mean,
We
this
did agree
this
with that.
flesh drag is a side effect of how much power that the rune well has already gained.
What I meant, old man, if you're from the future, where do we need to go to deal with this?
Oh, well, you see, in my time, I did not quite deal with this this rune lord. And I did not operate in this area. But from my research, it seems as if it's going to be something to do with the Hornet's Tower. It's going to be inside whatever ruins that Sir Roderick found. It's likely to be in there.
So
And he was
Unfortunately, not
this is the
perhaps
wrath,
town.
the wrath
Yes.
room, right?
Yes.
Oh.
Talking about the Horned Fang people things, right?
Yeah.
Horned Fang. Yeah, they were using the Rune of Wrath.
Yes, using the Rune of Wrath. Yes. Now,
so we need to go back to the Roderick's haunted house.
I would assume, maybe yes. If you have not found what you were looking for there.
No, not me. But and he points to the whore. Got scared. Peed his pants.
What did you just
Oh,
say?
is that a pair of funny slippers?
Oh,
He
yeah,
means
these are
to the whore.
snazzy. This horse still wears them.
Confidentially, that's a bit of a problem I've been having of late too. Wear extra underwear.
I'll look at the other guys with a scowl. Like, things went fine for these pansies, but I did find these slippers. And he'll like just put up a foot because he's all happy about it.
Ah, very nice, very nice. And that is all you found in there.
So far,
It's-
we wanted to come and see if maybe we could get some more information about the house before we went back.
Yeah, like what's the deal with that spirited water square that sucked me up?
It sounds as if you were caught up in a haunt. I mean, when a home is let's see, besieged by terrible spirits, with whether it is it's something awful that happens to the people who live inside, or something happens to those who built it. Sometimes it can take on a bit of an evil of its own. Some of the memories that were left behind manifest themselves in ways that are more physical. Your issue with the wave sounds as if that may have been it.
So can we just leave and get this over with?
yes.
Please.
I want to say, I do not believe he is from the future, but he seems to know many things. And what is good for Sandpoint, where we at? What's good for Roderick's Cove is good for the Warren, as I've said before. So
Well,
I say we return to the haunted house and finish what we started.
Yes,
No,
I
man.
agree with the rat person.
As
Would it
usual.
be a bad thing if we burned down the house?
Well, if you don't believe what I am saying, maybe this will help. I can tell you, when you find it, your question will be answered in the town hall. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Town
He
hall.
goes back to his work. Leaves you.
He goes back to dusting. It's very important work.
I love how he's just like, yeah, go back to the house. Oh, by the way, go look for something in town hall. What?
Okay, bye.
So let's just go back to the house now. I think we wasted enough time in town.
Clearly.
Yeah. So we'll head back.
Where's your inventory sheet?
I'm gonna BRB again, so I'll be back.
Okay. It's right there in your inventory list. I don't know why you forgot that. All right. We move the map back to Roderic's wreck. It's 8:37. It's not bad.
Where's what and whose inventory? What are you talking about?
One of the things you found in the house. It's sitting right there in someone's inventory.
I mean, only thing I remember picking up was the ring. The only other person who picked up other stuff would be X.
Let's see. I had the slippers. I'm trying to remember what the slippers did again.
Let's see. Yeah, Raish has a thing from the house in his inventory. Talim, did you What did you find while you were in there?
I picked up the clock, but I was pretty sure that X collected all of his trinkets off of my floating disc when we left.
Okay. All right. So there's.
So I don't think I really picked up anything.
Xavier didn't get anything out of there except for his
Slippers
stuff.
of feather step. That's what
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
and
the
then-
only thing I remember us getting was the slippers. Did I miss something?
The map.
Yep.
Oh yeah, were we supposed to show him the map?
Probably could have done that.
I forgot we had the map.
It's all right. It's okay.
Rewind.
Oh yeah,
no,
we
no.
found it in the
Rewind.
guest
We
thingy,
walk
right?
right back in.
I'm sure we'll find more stuff in here to show him later.
I'm sure it's not going to be the end of it.
Things will not end well for us.
All right, so are we back?
That started well. Yep.
Yes.
And did we not encounter any goblins on the way this time?
Yeah, we're supposed to
Not-
investigate that, weren't we?
Yeah. Let's see.
Our
There
list
was
of
the one
things to
goblin
do-
on the road we missed.
I think we should finish this haunted house and then maybe investigate the goblin thing afterward. Because
If the guards don't deal with it, I mean,
I said they weren't
mean,
going to send
I
anybody
think-
else.
I think this haunted house is the most important thing right now, and everything
Yeah.
else is just side crap. So let's deal with the haunted house, and then we can focus on this other side stuff.
Okay.
I really feel like we shouldn't have went back to town now.
All right.
You're good. Y'all learned a lot of important stuff in town. Y'all heard a lot of stuff. A lot of places where y'all are gonna end up going.
Okay, well, let somebody lead the way and let's tackle this hallway ahead.
All right. You make your way back to the house. You do not get molested by goblins. You get back and are able to carefully step around the front porch. So actually, let me roll this D1 hundo and see.
Can we move Ben off the map?
Yeah, no Sturges come back. As you enter into the house, you hear again the faint scratching here in this first room on the right.
Close the door.
All right. And you are standing in this dank hallway that smells of mildew and moist rot. 5 foot wide hallway with stairs that rise to the next floor. The hallway turns sharply to the north of the staircase.
Arms out, gentlemen. Dahor, lead the way.
All right.
sword drawn.
I don't think
Got
we
my
need it, but I'm
mace.
going to detect magic. Jeremy, 60 feet.
And I'm gonna cast dancing lights.
And
One
Alright.
light source for each of us.
Y'all might want to remove your characters and place down new ones again.
What?
Because these don't have your updated hit points and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, get out of here.
I don't know how to remove it.
Just
click
click it
on
and
it.
hit delete.
Mine.
Yeah.
Mine has mine. I'm good.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. Their second he was ginormous.
I'm casting detect magic, just to see. I know, just to see was there anything else I can't remember. And then also, once that gets done and I figure that part out, let me know so I can cast message on everybody so we can be quiet.
Let me scroll through. See. You do not detect magic on this floor.
Okay.
All right. While I'm at it, oops. So I pulled up the wrong sheet. While everyone's kind of standing around. Oh, come on.
Yeah, and I cast dancing lights, putting one light source above each person.
Nice.
I believe I still have guidance as a cantrip. I'm just waiting for my thing to load. Come on, load.
And I guess we need to go in order, which would be Dahor, the wolf, me, Raish, and then Talim?
Uh-huh.
Or is
Seems good.
Raish going to go at the end?
I'm at the end.
Okay.
Okay. So are we clearing out the other two rooms, or are we going upstairs?
I don't want to
We
deal
have
with
to clear.
roaches.
We need to clear out the other rooms.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess it's better to make sure nothing's coming behind us.
Okay. So then I'll.
Are we going to deal with the roaches first?
No, the roaches are fine. There's nothing in that room. We don't need to worry about that.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
close
and
the
then
door, lock it
we
up.
close this door right here too. That way they can't get out in the hallway.
Okay.
Wow, why can't I pull up my sheet? What the fuck? Okay, so I guess I was gonna try and do a perception, but my sheet won't load.
I got you. You want me to click it?
Yeah, click it for me. I'm refreshing the screen.
Perception.
Maybe if somebody else has it open.
Which
Nine.
what you doing a perception on? North or south?
The one south, the one I'm facing towards.
Okay. You hear nothing in this room. You peek in and see a molding sofa that sits along the south wall of this room, and once comfortable chairs that sit in front of the mildew-covered windows.
All right. So I guess I'll step into the room so I can see it.
Sure. Go ahead.
And also note, sword drawn.
Yeah, and I should have, like I said beforehand, while my sheet was messed up. There we go. Yeah, I do cast guidance on everyone, kind of round robin it.
Okay.
All y'all have a message, so we can speak in our heads instead of making too much noise again.
All right, I guess investigate the room.
You come in, Race? You're hanging out at the front door?
Oh, here,
Oh, yeah,
I was
yeah.
looking for that earlier. Boom.
Oh, cool. That's a nice flesh dragon
Flesh
counter.
That's the thing that its head I cut off?
Yes.
Yes.
Nice.
I shot it inside.
All right. You step into this room, and I'm gonna give you another perception check.
Okay. Give me a second.
Who all? Go ahead. And who all's moving into this room, or are you just letting Dahor step in by himself?
Right. Hang out by the back. By outside the
roll?
door. Like right here.
There you go. Perception of 13.
I'll be right here. Do I have to step inside to make a perception? Or
No,
can I
okay.
just look inside?
Perception.
Okay.
Just look inside.
23.
Talim and Xavier, y'all hear faintly coming from the center of the room.
Oh,
Now,
Oh, God.
now, knowing that we're dealing with haunts because of that one room or the supernatural or ghost. Well, I can't. Never mind.
There you go. Boom. All right. Talim and Dahor, you're within 15 feet. You receive a vision, a ghostly vision that sits in the middle of this room. One child upon the knee of a man in a sailor's uniform. While two other children sit on the floor in front of them. They're listening to the man read, while his wife, you recognize her from the paintings. Of course, you recognize these people as Sir Roderick and his wife Andella, but his wife sits next to him in a chair doing her needlepoint. As you're looking on, and you hear this giggling, travel around the room. This pleasant scene shifts as the family suddenly, begins to scream the loud wordless shriek as their skin sloughs away in wisps of shadows to reveal skeletal faces. The ghost of Sir Roderick turns to you guys and points demandedly, saying, "Get out!"
Disrupt undead. Like,
We'll save.
hesitation. Oh, fuck.
Is this just for them or is it for?
Just for them, within
Okay.
15.
Okay.
So
Is this a mind affecting?
16.
so
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
actually going to get all of you 15 feet.
Okay.
Is
So
this
is it?
an enchantment?
It is a mind affecting effect.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
that-
this is I have a question, Jeremy. I have at level 2. I got an ability that I get a +4 on any type of verbal stuff. Hang on, let me see if I added it. I'll send it to you. Additional.
You
Where
get
you
a plus
at?
2 on
No, I
stuff.
get a +4 bonus saving throws made against bardic performance, sonics, and language dependent effects.
This is not a language dependent effect. The effect is cause fear.
I have a 20 against fear.
You have a 20 against fear. So who rolled under a 12?
Wait, I haven't rolled yet because I was asking you a question.
I'm sorry.
And what was the
Gotcha.
save? I'm sorry. Will?
Yeah.
I did too.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my guidance. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Never mind.
Talim and Xavier.
So those of you who rolled under a 12 become frightened. And those of you who succeeded are shaken.
Hmm.
God, Jesus, come on, open up. Creatures with 66 or more. All right, you can also remove fear. Let's see, where's frightened? I think frightened makes you run away. Correct? Yes. Talim and Xavier flee from the source of the fear as best you can.
Oh,
If
no.
unable to flee, you may fight, but you take a -2 penalty on all attack rolls, saving throws, and skill checks and ability checks. Yeah. So you guys got to run away.
Fuck.
Run, bitches.
Door, get out of there.
Nope.
I want to prep to close the
Wait,
door when
Do I flee directly away or to the direction that I know would take me outside of the house?
What direction it would
You
take you?
flee to the most direct way out of the house. You're
Oh, okay.
waiting
I thought for a
the
second
safest
you were
way
going to
that
have
you know
to
of.
flee into the other room.
No.
Nope.
You have
You
to
GTFO.
escape.
If we're
If
not in
there-
initiative order, then I'll wait for Dahor to come out and shut the door, and then you guys can come back in when you're fucking over it.
Yeah, I at that point I will. The horror after seeing the skeletons appear will take his kind of 5-foot step and then nope out and close the door. Get a little shaken.
I go in the closet in the hallway and shut the door.
So as y'all regroup,
Then I'll tell them. Yeah, that was a skeleton family with a.
This place is full of tricks of the mind. It got us too.
so yeah, you guys ran for 3 rounds.
They were halfway back to freaking Roderick's Cove.
Like full runs. So yeah, y'all get the cool thing about haunted houses that I don't know if y'all considered. Like y'all just had that encounter. Y'all survived it. Boom. 200 experience each.
Nice.
Nice.
Risha's gonna go bang on the door to the closet and be like, "You can come out now."
It's gone.
I'm glad you're keeping track of experience because I'm certainly not.
I have to. All right. Y'all are back in this hallway.
Let's not waste any time
if
here.
you
Let's open the door to the
peek
north.
in,
Okay.
There is nothing on in the room.
Is there? Has enough time passed that I'm no longer shaken?
Yes.
Okay. So then I'm just gonna whip around and I'm gonna joke to the other guys and go, well, let's see what's behind door number 3. I hope it's not more dead people.
That's all it could be.
And this time I'll just gently, with perception, just slightly roll the door open.
All right.
I am not going in first this time. Lesson learned.
You
Let's
push
see,
the door
perception.
open.
20 for perception.
Nice. Good roll. A sickeningly sweet scent hangs in this room's otherwise stale air. Mold and fungus grow up the side of the northern walls, and what was once a table lies decayed and slumped to the floor at an angle. A door and a stone hearth occupy the west wall of the room, and the oven door is slightly ajar. Yeah, this is the kitchen here.
Now, with my perception, did I see anything of like value in the room?
You see nothing immediately of value now.
Does anyone detect
some-
magic in this room?
That's
I'll
up to you
detect
today,
magic.
X.
No, that's fine. I was reading something. I'll detect magic.
I was gonna do knowledge nature on the smell. Is it
You
nature
detect no
natural?
magic. Is it what?
Is the smell natural? I did 22 on nature.
Yes.
What's it smell like?
Yeah, that's what I'm going for.
Okay.
It,
Like,
it
do I
smells
recognize it as like a mold?
yes, like a mold, like a mold and decay.
That's what the sweet smell is mold.
Mm.
Okay, that smell is mold. That room's probably not safe. The wood's probably rotten.
So
Do we?
or we'll just take one look and go nope and close the door.
All
We're
right.
learning. Raish is shaking his head.
Okay.
No.
It's a trap.
There's a
that-
stone door
Little
in that room, though.
There's a stone door.
Yeah,
Stone
I did
door.
say that.
Oh, I didn't hear that part.
Well, wasn't
A
that the
door and
oven
a
door?
stone hearth. Oh, yeah, a door and a stone hearth occupy
a stone
the
fireplace.
And you said we didn't
occupy
detect
the
any
west wall.
magic.
I thought it was the door of the
Okay,
hearth.
yeah, okay. It's the door that you're standing in. Why would it put that description in there? That's
That's awkward.
stupid.
Let's
Okay.
let's go.
So
Let's
there
go
truly
upstairs.
wasn't anything in the room. I'm gonna
No,
recast
I was-
guidance on everyone.
There was, but I was saying, like, I
Okay.
was prepared, to, like, all right, so then the door is going to be what draws them in here. And then I just realized that, no, this description is of the door that you're standing in.
Is this the only stone door we've seen in the house?
It's not stone, it's the hearth that's stone.
There's nothing here, man. Nothing but a haunt.
Okay. Okay, guys.
We need to move upstairs
think-
to finish this.
More experience.
I think based on the nightmare that I had last night, and that I'm not the only one that had it, I do feel like we need to deal with our bony friends in the other room.
It's a haunt.
They're gone. Once they do
Gone.
their thing, they're gone. Like we could go in that room and search it, and they shouldn't come back.
They will reset after a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
that's not my area of expertise.
Mhm.
Nor is haunted fucking houses. So where do we go next?
With the
I'm not
claws.
leading this.
I agree with you. Let's just go upstairs and try to finish
Okay.
this.
So then we'll head upstairs this way.
all right.
That way, if I nope out, I can just run out the front door.
Raish waits by the front door.
I wait by the bottom of the stairs.
Boom. All right. I am revealing map
Yeah,
to
oh,
the.
here we go.
I
right
can
side
kind
of
of
the
imagine all of us looking up the stairs along the side of the stairwell as he goes up.
Yeah. Just slowly going up the stairs. I guess I'll throw a perception.
Alright.
Go over here.
I'm gonna have my ring activated and my sword drawn still And I am keeping refreshing the dancing lights on door and us. It only lasts for 2 minutes, so I have to refresh it when I can.
All right. 2 sets of stairs descend to the lower floors of the home. 2 doors stand along the north, west, and south walls each. While a single door stands partially open against the eastern wall.
Let's move and peek into the open door.
All right. You said that was on the east side?
Yes, let me.
Oh, a bunch of doors.
And then as we
Door
get
in all these
onto the main floor, I want to detect magic.
I'm actually gonna have to. You do detect a little bit of magic on this floor from a couple of directions.
Okay. Which one's the strongest one?
I mean, hold on. I gotta scroll through and find all of them.
Okay.
Can he keep going up the stairs?
Yeah, sorry. Stop would be right next to me.
All right.
Why are there so many rooms?
Because these people are rich and they like to have tons of rooms for no reason.
This is
Well-
unbelievable.
There was a mother, a father, 3 kids. Yeah, I don't know. Housekeepers.
There's
Maybe.
something like 7 doors here.
All within the same area.
Okay. You actually only find one source of magic, and
Okay.
it is coming from this room. Dang it.
If you're pinging, I don't see.
We can't see the ping
Oh, we're
inside the
pinging.
fog.
This room.
That way.
Can you still not see it?
No, is
Nope.
it right?
Nope.
Like, can you see my ping? Okay, gotcha.
This room.
So, I feel something magical this way, and I point into the direction.
All right, so that's where we're going.
I'm refreshing the lights. Sorting.
Okay,
my
I'll
magic.
recast guidance on everyone. Here, pick me up, smack. Then I will roll a perception and slowly crack open the door. Oh, I nat one did.
This is the
I don't
most safe room
shit.
ever.
You got to walk right in now.
Yep,
You can sleep in
What's
that giant
this?
bed.
this is a comfy room.
The
So I
green
guess
ass bed
Old
looks fine for you.
mattress lies amid a bowed wooden frame, flanked on either side by ruined tables. A dresser in the northeast corner of the room has seen most of its drawers pulled out and discarded on the floor. Remnants of moldy and animal-gnawed clothes spill from them. A hole has been hacked into the floor near a long, slender wooden case. A hole has been hacked in the floor, and nearby a long, slender wooden case that has been opened is tipped over, also lying on the floor.
Okay. So where do I detect the magic within this room?
You detect it from that case.
From the
It is
case?
it is a preservative magic.
Okay. So
As you-
I tell Race, I found magical treasure in this room.
Well, go get it.
I'm asking you to go get it.
I'm not going to go get it. You go get it.
I'm not going to go get it.
Make the whore
I'm
go get it.
15. I'm 15. How old are you? I'm a
I'm 3
kid.
feet tall. I'm little.
I'll get the case, you
So-
babies.
As you step in to get this case, and you hear a windy sound as waves crash, noisily against an unseen wave break, and you see materialize before you, standing, hovering a good 6 inches above the ground, dripping wet, Sir Auric Roderick.
Nice.
He screams to you. He seems to be trying to say something, but he can't. He can't force his words out to come out in a coherent way. Just the cove, stone house, the wood, gauntlet, save them. My map.
Hang on, so he said the stone house, the what?
The wood
stone
gauntlet
house and-
saved them.
Saved
My
them.
map.
Yeah, no, I got
Stone
everything. I
house
just didn't get
and
the wood
gauntlet,
part.
save them.
I'll wave over. You mean this map? And be like, toss me the map.
You do.
Which one of us has it?
You're drenched and bloated. Roderick drains up from the floorboards in the room. An eerie mockery of gravity. Yeah. Okay. Jesus. Terrifying. And he looks at your, the map that you hold up, and as he's fading from sight, he goes, the map,
And
reaches.
Oh, go ahead.
dissolves.
And reach. Oh, never mind.
So did we see where he pointed on the map?
He reached for the map. Yes.
Oh,
I was
okay.
going to ask about the wood gauntlet.
It's not the wood gauntlet. It's the wood, gauntlet.
Oh, okay.
I just typed it all in as you were
Out
saying.
in the wood.
Okay, so Stonehouse, wood, gauntlet, save them, my map. Okay, gotcha.
Sorry, I just disconnected from
my
the call.
map
It
was a
happened in
secret
the last
weapon.
30
He
seconds.
said the key.
Oh, okay. So he's gone.
He is gone.
Okay, I'm gonna run to where I was detecting the magic too.
Sorry, can you? I disconnected from Skype and had to reconnect. What happened? Right as you showed in the map, it all went silent.
He just disappeared, man. Like it's over.
Yeah.
He didn't say anything else besides after we showed him the map.
No.
No.
Okay.
Not at this time.
What are you finding in the case?
So what do I find in the case?
I gotta scroll up.
Up,
Well,
and
you find
I'm doing.
the case. Go ahead.
I'm gonna spellcraft the magic that I sensed. 13.
Yeah, you. It is a.
Oh no, it's
preservative.
Arcana. I'm sorry, it's Arcana, not spellcraft.
Yeah.
Yeah, 12.
But, it's a preservative magic. On the case itself.
Okay.
The case is of masterwork quality, and a thin sheeting of lead lines its interior. You can tell that inside of this case was once placed a sword. Etched into the plaque in the ornate lettering on the case is one word: Baraket. Two small but complex locks line the edge of the case. They automatically lock if the lid is closed.
Wait. Sorry, does that say Mariquette X?
Yes.
Baraket.
Mariquette. Sorry. That's the
Uh-oh.
name of his rapier. That's the thing that had that in Kind's vision. That was a sword with no blade that caused all the ghost stuff.
Yeah.
We might need to bring that with us. So
Yeah, take the
if we
case.
get that sword, we can put it back in there.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so
That would be my
this case is big
thoughts.
enough to pocket. Like, is it not?
Well, I mean,
is it
we
like
could take
big
it.
enough to move? Like, can we take it?
Yeah, you can carry it with you.
Okay.
It wouldn't quite fit in your pocket, but you can stick it in the backpack or whatever.
No, I mean it's not like a bookcase or like a display case. It's like a storage
Yeah.
case.
As you go to close it up and stick it in your bag, you find up underneath the the silk lining at the bottom of this case, two keys adhered to the inside of the case with some adhesive gum. you can presume from based on the ornate locks on the front that these keys are to the chest itself. They must be some spares to the
Okay.
chest.
Okay. I will
Anybody-
I will take the keys out, shut the case, and put them in my backpack.
Anybody want to roll an appraisal on the chest?
I can roll an appraisal, but it's a 12.
Oh, 1.
I'll give it a shot. Oh wait, do I have it?
Isn't your shaken worn off?
Yeah, it is, but it didn't really
Okay.
affect. It was a -2, so I got 3.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
I don't really have it.
17's enough. This thing is worth 350 gold.
Damn.
Damn.
Nice.
It's too bad we need it.
I know.
Yeah. But we can probably get out of this room. How badly damaged did you say the clothes were that were on the floor?
Close.
I know you're laughing at me, Raish, but I think if anything, we could take those scraps of the clothes and stuff, and they can be mended and turned into new clothes for the kids of the orphanage.
Yeah,
It's cheaper to create clothes with fabric you already have than to get new fabric.
I don't know if the kids at the orphanage would want haunted clothes.
Raish picks up a
It's
piece of the
probably
clothing.
better
and
than
it turns-
puke clothing.
Raish picks up a piece of the clothes and turns to dust in his hand. I don't think this is gonna work for you.
You're
And this is-
gonna
this is
scare
the-
the kids.
This is the only place I detect magic at.
yes.
Okay. And then I'll just roll a perception on the room for 12 if there's anything else useful or.
There is not.
And in that hole in the floor, is that just like a hole that like happened over time, or is it like somebody was trying to store something in it?
Well, the chest was laying just outside of the hole. So
Okay.
the hole was where somebody broke up the floorboards to pull this out.
Okay, gotcha.
Have the
How
locks
about I
been
reach into
tampered
the hole and feel around with an 18 perception?
You get a splinter.
Ouch.
Okay.
Damn it.
Let's move back out into the hallway and let's move into another room.
and that map. Can we take a look at that again?
Sure. You take out the map, and it shows a section of wooded area with a mark in one place that says SH.
I got a
Knowledge
nat
local.
20 on knowledge local.
You notice this. You recognize this as the churl wood, which is a nearby wood. Yeah, the woods that are nearby.
They mentioned the wood. Is
I
this
ain't
the
been in
wood
those
where
woods.
that thing ran off to? The gremlin?
Or the
Well, yeah, probably. Well, like I said, he stays in town, so, or stays around town, so he'll be there. He'll be around.
all right. From what I've surmised, it seems like we have collected what we need from here to deal with the sword problem.
Mm-hmm.
Do we think that there might be anything else that we've missed in these details, or are we good to get the hell out of here again?
I think we need to-
Casey's the completionist who likes to open
Yes.
every door, so
I'm with you guys. I'm not leaving by myself.
I don't want to walk out of this place and forget something and have to ever come back here.
Just because we found a magic case doesn't mean we're done.
I just figured we had acquired what we needed and wanted to gain you guys' thoughts. I don't like being here, but if we want to make sure, I'm okay with that too. As long as it's not spiders or ghosts or water.
It's only going to be spiders or ghosts.
In the water. Ugh.
I'm sure we're supposed to decipher what exactly happened to his family in this place because it sounds like there's some sort of drowning incident that happened with the people.
Mhm.
But
So, I'd say Xavier, with your personal knowledge, now you wouldn't know where to find this place because you weren't trusted enough to see headquarters. But with your combined clues, the place on the map marked SH that you now know is a map of somewhere in the Churl Wood, and the fact that Sir Roderick mentioned Stone House you'd be able to tell the others that, hey, the road keepers have been camping out at a stone house in the Trollwood.
Okay.
Yeah, you might have an in with them.
So
Maybe.
So as we're walking out, I don't know how to tell y'all this, but the gang that I was caught with, the road keepers, we've been staying at a stone house in the woods to hit people up on the roads as they travel. So I wonder if that's where we should go.
How long have you been with this gang?
How long have I been with this game? Maybe a week.
No, I've never heard of them before.
No idea what you're talking about.
Maybe a week.
Oh,
I
man.
can try to get in there, but I probably won't get anywhere besides through the front.
That seems pretty consistent. And since we got, quote unquote, technically got you out of trouble, I don't think that they'll mind too much, right? But let's finish here first and then make our way there.
Well,
While they're talking, Raish opens this door.
I mean, I
Yeah.
can get caught
At this
shoplifting.
point, it's like I want to get this over with because I'm hating it here, and I'm also going to kick a door open.
I need to go to bed, so we need to wrap it up.
All right, so you are going to room A13.
I think Jeremy was giving us our out, guys.
No, all right, so do y'all open the room that Raish is in front of, or the room that Talim is in front of, or the room that Dahor is in front of?
I stand in the middle and we open them all.
Open them all.
Oh man, oh man, oh man. All right. So
We're gonna fuck ourselves up.
Or we're going to run.
I'm gonna go back here.
all right.
Yeah, cover the stairs and make sure they're clear. Actually, don't run to those stairs. Run to the stairs right in front of you.
Yeah, those head out to the front door.
All right. So I'm gonna roll a D3 and I'm gonna do clockwise, and that's gonna be the first
boy.
door that gets opened.
Okay, but it's 9:15, so
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
10:15.
So all three of y'all grab your doorknobs and you click and you start to push your door open. When you hear Dahor gasp, the remains of a wicker cradle lay slumped in the corner of this room. A small wicker table in similar condition sits in the corner. And oh god, all right. Where is it? As you stare across this room, you see standing straight between the two pieces of furniture. You almost miss it at first because of its decayed state. It looks as if it might be a piece of wicker furniture as well. But standing there, wearing the tattered remains of a rabbit costume, with a canine skull protruding from the hood-like head of the destroyed outfit, a necklace of leathered and wooden blocks hangs around its neck, and the unsettling creature drags a wooden-wheeled duck behind a soiled, knotted string. The attic whisperer hides among the rotted wicker of the furniture. And we will roll for initiative next week. Let's see if I can. Here we go. Show the players.
I think.
Oh man, come! I don't want to. No, I don't.
I think
I'm about
Dahor is
to
gonna be like, "What the fuck is
I'm
that?"
about to tell you exactly what's about to happen.
I'm
We're
about to go to
about
bed.
to-
All right.
You're
Yeah.
about to run.
What's about to happen is I'm going to bed. Say goodbye to the recording.
Bye, recording.
Good night.
Bye, recording. Later.